In, fist up. Good. Now come up, lifting your elbows. Pull the shoulder blades back. Good. Come back down, tucking the elbows down, keeping the collarbones open. Good. Up. That's it. Lift the elbows. Good. And down. That's it. Good. Get all. Lift through your spine. Good. That's it. Nice. And one more. Lift through your spine. Nice. Good. Now we're going to hold those arms up on the next one. Good. Neutral hinge back, keeping the arms high. Stay there. Release the arms forward. Exhale, pull back. So you're in a hinge, not a curve. Trying to get your spine long. That's it. Good. Can you keep those elbows up and forward? So some of you are letting your elbows go out and in like little wings. Keep those elbows pointing forward. That's it. Good. Last one. Good. Come up. Keep those arms up. Keep those arms up. Good. And then take them out to the sides. Half boomerang. Pushing back. Nose to knees. And my shoulder friends, really take that opportunity to push out to the sides, right? Really find your space. Good. And then lift yourself all the way back up. Very nice. We're going to cross our bands into opposite hands. Good. And again, hand friends, remember you can wrap. We're going to keep the arms long. We're going to go into oblique. So opening both arms to apart as we tilt to the side. Good. Come back up. Good. And exhale, pull with the back of your arm in the mid back. Good. That's it. Good. Keep going. That's right. That's right. Good. And one more to the side. Good. We're going to come back to the first side. Pull open. Good. Then I want you to play. Stay in your half roll back to the side. Bring your arms forward. Rotate thumbs down. Push out. Good. Bring your hands back in. Rotate thumbs up. Pull out. Good. In. Down. Push. In. Thumbs up. Pull. Hold the pull. Come all the way up. Good. Let yourself stretch forward. Give your arms a tiny little rest because now you're going to hold it to the other side. So inhale, exhale, round back and open. Palms are pulling a thumbs up. Bring the hands together, rotate thumbs down, push them open. Good. Back together, thumbs up, pull apart. When we move from the thumbs, we want to feel the same movement at the shoulder. Good. That's it. And last one, thumbs down. Last one, thumbs up. Good. Come all the way up, back to center, and then reach forward. So just notice which of those is more challenging for you, which one feels easy and natural, which one feels, Mark goes, I don't know about natural. But you might need to work on the other one, right? Okay, we're going to take the straps off of those feet. And then we're going to let ourselves roll all the way down to our backs. Let your arms reach up overhead. Good. Here, if you have a loop band and want to put it over your hands so that you're pressing out into it, you can. We're just going into a nice full roll up. That's it. And then rounding forward. Good. Oops. Uh-oh. Good. Stay. Okay. Good. And then Is this your third time down? Third time down? Okay. Third time down. We're going to take your leg and put your right foot in that band and give you some leg circles. So, if you can, cross your band and put it into two hands. That's awesome. If you're a hand minder and you would rather use a loop band, you would put the loop over your foot and then just hook it through your elbow, right? So you have the elbow staying strong like that, yeah? Okay, hopefully you have a loose enough loop band to do so. We're gonna inhale and exhale, and we're making small circles, just dinner plate size, and they're staying mostly right over your hip, right? They're not going anywhere far. And I want you in that small circle to feel your band in every point of it. And when you get to about 5 or 6, go ahead and reverse direction. But I want you to notice, where is it that you let the band pull you? For me, it's at the very bottom in this particular direction. We'll all have a spot where suddenly we're riding for free, so to speak. Good. And then when you get your 5 or 6 that way, then you can take your big, lovely, luscious circles all the way however far you can. Good. And you'll get about 4 of those, and then reverse direction. Now, what if you bring your brain into those lovely big circles and notice where it is that you lay in the strap versus you controlling the strap? Good. Yes, and now we're going to switch sides. So if you got your little ones both directions, your big ones both directions, then go ahead and switch sides. That's it. Good. Don't throw it away. Don't throw the motion away, right? Look at it. Put your body in it. Put your brain in your body. Good. And remember, after your little ones, you get your big ones. But we're still being mindful of how we move through them. The luscious size. It is dessert. When you're ready, we're going to fold that little band in half and then in half again, so it's nice and tight. We're going to scoop the belly in, pull those knees into the chest. Good. And then we're going to rock and roll up to sitting. Again, spine minders, you're allowed to rock up, but not down. So if you really love rolling, you can slowly lay yourself back down if you're a spine minder, and then rock back up. But just don't rock down, yeah? Because we're going to roll like a ball. So we're going to tuck those knees in, chuck that chest in, hold tight to that band, and then let yourself roll if you're a roller, and you're going to balance if you're a minder, or just like I said, lower yourself gently and roll up And then lower again gently. Yeah. Okay, because we're going to do the clock again today. And again, we're only doing half of the clock. But today we're going to add the band overhead. So that just makes sure that we're really reaching upward. Yeah. So if my feet are at 6 o'clock on my clock and my head is toward noon, over here would be 3 if I was laying down on a clock. So we rock, and I'm going to rock toward 3. And by my third rock, I should be at that 3 o'clock. And I'm going to open out, pull my band overhead. Good, bring it back in, go back to 6. We're just doing half of the clock, because otherwise it would take forever. And then reach out. Good. Now we're going to work our way over to your 9 o'clock. And reach. Good. And then back to 6 o'clock. Yay! Look at you guys rolling around on the floor. So you guys keep doing one more set. I'm going to talk to my spine minders about this one. You can, again, rock and roll up, scoot yourself, roll down slowly on one side of your body. Yeah? Rock up on that side, scoot yourself, roll down slowly on one side, the side that you're going toward, right? So you're still going to get the same oblique challenge that everybody else is as they move around. Yeah? Did everybody make it back one more set of to 3, 6, 9, 6? Yeah? I know. Cardio. Did you make it, Lovey? Are we there? Okay. Okay, fantastic. Good. So gently lay yourself back on your back. You can keep your band double banded. If you have a loop and would rather give your hands a break, take that loop and put your hands inside your loop. We're going to have single leg stretch now that we're so ready for it. And we're only going to do 2 on each side and then go straight into our crisscross. So inhale, exhale, extend one leg out, the other leg is in. Good. And shh, shh, one more on each side, stretching out straight. Good, and then we go into that crisscross. Pulling down over the knee. Pardon me, pulling down over that knee. That's it. Good. That's right. Good. Good. And last one. Good. And then pull those knees into the chest. Good. We're going to lift the legs up to the sky. Unbend your band. So now it's just twice as long. If you have a loop band, feel free to loop it over your thigh bones. And then you'll take your hands on the other side and just scoop them in facing your face. So you don't have to grip. They'll be across the heels of your hand. The rest of us are holding the theraband behind. Good. And we're going to use our thigh bones to push against the band, and it's not very far, right? We've doubled our band. So we exhale, little push, and release. And I want us to see if we can feel our glutes and hamstrings power that. Now, if we immediately feel our low back, that tells you that your back is tensing every time you push. Can you see that rock and roll? So I want you to hold your ribs down, connect them to your pubic bone and make it all stay flat while the thigh bone moves. Good. Good. Now come up into bow, do the same thing. For some of us, that will be easier to manage because already in that position, it helps us passively drop those ribs down, right? Good. Pull with your legs. Don't just use the weight of them. Pull. Good. Last 2. Good. Because I'm trying to wake up your glutes here along with your abs for what comes in a minute. Good. All right. Lower yourself down. Let your band or your loop rest down on the ground. We're going to press into roll over. So my rollover, friends, If you don't want to scoot to your wall, you can do a one-legged bridge here. You're going to lift up, pull your tail towards your heel. So it's going to be a little bit different sensation. And then lift your leg that's in the air closer to you, keeping your waistline long. And then you'll roll down, keep pulling your tail towards your heel. So that's my modifiers. Everybody else who's doing the rollover, legs up, push down into the ground. Inhale, open, exhale. Good. So my friends who are spine movers, who can roll over no problem, I want you guys to start adding on jackknife. And you have to be very thoughtful about it, because we need the support of the arms into the ground. You're going to see if you can start lengthening your legs up toward the sky. The higher they get, the more you should feel your triceps and lats pushing into the ground. If you don't feel your lats and triceps pushing the ground, do not go up. That tells me that your spine is staying compressed, and that's a no-no. Okay? So that's your limiting factor. I want you to be able to push with those arms to get the hip up. Yeah, keep pushing, keep pushing. Strong, strong arms. Strong arms. I know. Good. Pardon me. That's it. Good. Good. And my friends, my wall minders, you're just minding the wall for us. My spine minders who are doing a modified version, make sure you have even amounts on both legs. I hope you did. And if you did, okay, good. Thank you. And then, that's what I want to hear. And then we're going to let the legs come back to earth, extend them out, arms up to the sky, and curl up to sitting. Good. And then we're going to round halfway back just so we can put the elbows down. And we're not done with these arms. We're going to press those hands down. And I want you to feel how that lifts your chest a little bit, right? Should lift your chest a little bit. Good. Now pull your ribs in, scoot your belly in, and then pull those knees into your chest. Are you still pushing down the ground? Push it down. Good. Okay. Now, if you are feeling good about that, inhale as your legs circle down. Exhale, bring them up. And we're going to just circle the same way today. If that feels like, oh, I got this. I am scooping with my abs and I'm maintaining those arms. Fantastic. Then you try extending your legs out. And here, your hip will rock. So remember, if your hip is rocking, the feet do not shift. They stay glued together. Good. Are you still pushing those arms down? Good. All right. And then I think that's 5. So then we can reverse. That's it. Good. Come on, press those arms. If your shoulders are up next to you and you can see them, you are not pressing your arms. Push from the elbow to the hands. Good. Are we going this way? Good. Very nice. Lower your legs just on the diagonal. Well, doesn't that look like a teaser? Reach behind. Hold the thighs. Now round your spine back. Just round back. So we're not pulling up. We're rounding back away from your legs. You're using your legs as counterbalance. Right? Good. Okay, now start climbing those legs. Now you're up in a teaser. Can you pull yourself up, 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 up? Beautiful. Good. All right. Now we're going to take our hands back down behind the thighs. Allow yourself to round back, pushing your legs in the opposite direction. I know. Wee. Good. Breathe. And then exhale. Pull yourself up. Good. Find your balance point. Straighten your legs. We're going to do one more. One more. You bring your legs together. Good. Take your hands down. Scoop your belly in. Feel your sacrum go flat. Good. All right. Pull yourself back up. Stretch those legs out. Dun, dun, dun. Very nice. And then tuck them in and then gently fall forward. Ah, good. Phew. You're doing great. You're doing great. All of you are doing great. All right. All right, we're swinging around. I'm just going to grab a sip of water. But we're coming into a plank. So remember, you can be on your forearms. You can put your forearms up on a bench or a block. They don't have to be all the way down on the floor. You can even be at a wall. We're going to do a little leg pull, working on that lift, side, center, down. So I'm going to be in my full plank, shoulders wide on my back, lift, point, side, center, down. Yep, lift, point, side, center, down. And I'm going to try to show you a messy one. Let's see. So first I'm lifting and tilting to the side. That's a no. You want to lift straight up. The other one is, as the leg comes out to the side, don't let it drop down. Your goal is to lift it and keep it just as high as it started. Yeah, good, Dave. Yes. What if you lingered to the side for just a split second to feel yourself hold it there, to feel yourself hold yourself steady? Try it. Just for a split second, notice it before you swing it back in. Yes, Kay. Good. That's it, Melissa. I saw that. Good. Awesome. How many is that? 6? 6? Oh, awesome. If you made it to 6 and you're ready for a rest, take a rest. But if you made it to 6 and now you're like, gosh, I could do one more. Do one more. Right? That tells you you've gotten stronger. Remember, we started these years ago with 2 on each side. Then our next goal was, as a group, was 4 on each side. Now our goal is 6 on each side, right? And you might be somewhere on that spectrum, but if you've passed us and 6 is now your easy, keep going, right? Why not? Okay, so let's come on down to our bellies. Did you just do 6 and stop? Oh, Dave, now you gotta do the other side. But we alternated. Did everybody else alternate? You did? Okay. Did everybody get both sides? Okay. All right. Maybe I blipped out on your screen. All right. So, while Dave is getting his other leg, we'll come down and lay on our bellies, and we'll take it slow as we get ourselves prepped to give him a chance to finish. And we're going to bring our legs close together, and we're going to just lift our hands off the floor so we can open up the collarbones and then lay them back down. So I've got a tiny little lift through my sternum, even smaller than my normal baby swan. Just enough that my nose and chin aren't resting on the floor. Just enough so that when I lift my arms, I can feel the length from my heels in one direction and up the back of my head in the other. You look for the same thing in your body. Good. Good. And then one more. Good. Now add a little bit of a baby swan to that, a little bit higher. And the more you lift with those hands off the mat, the more I want you to see if you can stay connected to your glutes, pulling the outsides of your hips inward. Good. And then let it all come back down. Big inhale. Lift, and lifting the hands up. Good. Inhale and exhale. Stay there, finding that length, pulling your head away from your heels and the soles of your feet. And then down. Good. All right. Now hands are going to hit the ground. We're going to push up into our bigger swan. Good. All right. Pausing at the top. I'm being as messy as possible. My heels have fallen outward. I'm on the inside edge of my knees. My shoulders are hunched up into my ears, right? So maybe one of those things is you, oh, here, I'm going to be even worse. Now I'm on my knees. I don't even have my pubic bone on the ground. Okay, so get your pubic bone back on the ground. That's A number 1. 2, pull your heels toward each other. So your glutes turn back on. 3, tuck your elbows in. Good. Now if your pubic bone is down and you have all those other pieces, see if you can straighten up a little bit more through the arms, letting your upper back have a little more mobility. Good. Yes, and then bring that down. Good. I saw everyone making those little micro adjustments. Fantastic. Let's do it again. Inhale, exhale. Now get ready for it. What did you have to adjust the first time? So I've got my heels toward each other. My glutes already on. I'm watching where that pubic bone is. Good. So I had to lower a little bit and then reset. Maybe you do too. That's it. Breathe there and then come all the way down. Good. And one more time. Good. Pubic bone, heels, glutes. Yes. Good. Good. I saw it. I love that. Kay was like, got it. Good. Very good. And then all the way down. Fantastic. So we're going to come up onto all fours and into a body balance. So you have a choice here if you want to, if you like the resistance for your shoulders, you can take your band under one hand and press forward with the other. Not necessary, only optional. We'll extend one leg and the other hand. We're going to do one each side, and then we're going to add the diagonal, and we'll be alternating sides.
This video.
So when you're ready to add your diagonal, you'll be going out and in 4 times, and back to center before you switch to the other side. And I'd like you to try 2 sets of that, 2 sets of 4 each side. And the same thing with that leg. Can you keep it up as it goes to the side, right? Don't let it fall down. Yeah, good. Really good. Let's see, did I do this side now? Good job. How many sets did we do? Did we do 2 already? Or just 1?
I need one more side. Or one more side.
You guys, you are getting so much better at controlling that leg. Good. All right. Feel good? 2 sets of 4 on each side. Okay. All right. Good. Very good. Okay. So we're going to come up off of our hands and onto our knees. If you have a loop band and want to give your hands a break, put the loop band over your wrists. Or if you happen to have a magic circle, you can put your hands inside a magic circle. We're going to hold that band. I've doubled mine because I want lots of resistance. Tuck your ribs, tuck them in, or think of that shirt tag pulling up the back of you. We're going to neutral hinge back. Good. Scoop your booty to push you back up. So those of you who prefer not to be on your knees here, you guys will do this version. Tuck, bend back knee. Tilt back so you are aligned from your knee, hip, shoulder. Good. And then push up. So you're loading this way. So you'll get that same load on this leg, but your line is all the way down to that thigh, yeah? Okay, so then Mark is gonna model the low kneel for us. He's gonna hinge back, and then he's going to inhale, rotate to the side, and then exhale, come back up. Yep, hinge back, rotate to the side, come all the way back up. We'll do all one side here because on the fourth one, we're gonna hold it. So good question. Good question. Yep. That's it. Good. Nice, Eloise. That was so clean. Okay. So is this number 4? So here's number 4. Hold it. Lift those arms up. Good. Bring them back down. So you're in rotation. You're hinged back. You're just lifting those arms. Good. That's it. Last 2. Good. And last 1. Good. Now keep those arms up. Keep them up. Good. Now bring yourself back up. Wow. Good. And then let your hands come on down to the floor. Give yourself a nice cat-cow. If you're standing, you'll just give yourself a standing cat-cow. Good. Okay. And then Mark's arms were much wider.
Oh, that was. Sorry, I have my band like that.
Is it his is doubled? I think he's just strong and pulling, because when he lifts his arms up, they're really not that much farther than his torso. I think it's just because he's very broad-shouldered. Let me see you, Kay. Kay's asking where the arms should be. So it's those door frame arms. When they come up, there should be tension at the top, but not so much that it's out here, right? Just beyond your shoulders.
You can review the film and see what I did.
Mark says I need to review the film and see what he did the first time. All right, so ready for your next round? So I'll be with my knee minders. Mark will be on the floor with everybody else. My knee movers, I suppose. Good. Let's see, I think knee minders, we need to switch feet. So first we're just hinging back. So knee minders especially have to do that hinge, right? Because they need to load. The back leg bends. And we've got this line down the front of us like this. That stays the same. Do you see that, knee minders? That same goes the same for you guys on your knees, right? We're not going to bend the line. Can you see me pushing it? The line stays straight from your armpit, hip to knee. Good. And then if you haven't already, add in your rotation. And you get 4 of those rotations. That's it.
That's right, I forgot to.
Did you go right into the arm lift?
Straight into the arm
And everyone's so excited about those arm lifts. Thanks to Kay and Mark.
Sorry.
Good. And then you'll hold your 4th one. Scoop your belly in. Squeeze your booty, right? Squeeze your booty as you lift those arms up. Good. I'm checking on what's going on around the room. So Kay, can you bring your arms in front of your torso and then let your torso turn? That's right. So instead of letting your whole hip and then your arms go, you're going to keep your hip square and let your torso move. Better. That's better. Good. Now push your hips at me, but tilt back. That's it, girl. That's the way. Woo! Look at that. Did anybody see the change in Kay right there? Fantastic, lady. Good. All right. If you did both sides, good. Let's come up to a stand. So you guys are all down. Most of you are down here. So to come up to a stand, we're going to step a foot forward. And we're going to practice getting up. Press down into that leg. Of course, you can put some support on the thigh or something around you. Good. Then put that foot that you just came up on down behind you, because you're coming down. Because you can't just strengthen one side. You all probably just picked your favorite side. Good. So you should have the other leg now forward, right? Not the first one, the second leg. Good. All right. Press down into that. Come back up. Decide which was more challenging. Maybe you have to do it again. This one is more challenging for me. So I'm coming down on this one. This is my more challenging side. I'm coming up on it again. Again, you can put some weight on it. You can hold on to something. Good. Yes. Okay. So when we're up, we're going to take our band, put it underneath your right foot. Take a big step out with your left and point your toe away. So you're basically in a warrior pose. We don't say warrior in Pilates. And I'm gonna make this a little more firm. Now, my friends who, their hands are like, no more, Mona, no more. Okay, you're gonna take a loop band under both hands because we're gonna just push open into open door. Yeah, so you could hold steady instead and just open a door. Right? There you go, good. All right. So in your lunge, can you find the outside of that foot? That's it. Zip it against the ground. Good. Now my shoulder movers, or my hand people who are gripping a band, you guys are going to take that into sword pull. So you're going to open, push out, look at it, cha. Control it as it comes back in slowly and back down, putting your thumb down. So there's that inward rotation, creating space again. We turn on the muscle as we start to open the door and press out. Now you got it, Eloise. So my loop band friends, you're just like on the reformer when I call it your helper hand on the strap, same thing. Your helper hand's gonna go with you a little bit. See how it gets pulled across me? So you can do that from the inside of your loop. Let it pull across and you'll pull back a little. So instead of gripping and pulling, can you see that, my loop friends? It's this way, and I'm pushing two hands out and back in. Yeah? Hips are forward, hips are forward. Good, and then everyone's shoulders should be a little bit tired by now. So, okay, good. So we're gonna just hold that one out there and then just lift your chest to the sky. If you are a loop band friend, you're gonna take those arms here and you're gonna take them up toward the sky. And here your hips can rotate toward that front knee. So instead of having to hold them square, here you get to rotate. So now you're having a nice little bit of extension. Good. All right. And then bring that in, step back to home. Whoop. And then we'll switch to the other side. Are those variations working for everybody? Okay. Okay, good. Good. So here we go. Big step out to the side. Wah! Square your hips back up. Good, and we'll start just with open the door, right? So it's either this one or it's this little one here. You don't have to use your hands, right? They can be inside. And with open door, one is holding steady. So this looks almost like PT for those of you who have a shoulder injury. Isn't that amazing? Good, all right, good. And then we're gonna add on our sword pull. So find the outside of your foot, make sure it's nice and strong. We put your thumb down into the scabbard, pull it out. There's that rotation to external rotation and push, cha, look at it go. Good, and bring it back in the scabbard and up and push. Yeah, good, wow, Eloise, that's great on that side. That's it, good. And Melissa, I know, unless you've just gotten stiff in the past 6 weeks that I've barely seen you, that you used to be able to take a bigger lunge. Can you take a bigger lunge? That's it. There you go. I know you've been active in the meantime. Good. Well, she's been paddleboarding and playing. Right, so spine friends, there you go that way. Yeah, or not spine friends, ooh, hand friends. Yeah, that's your other option. All right, so how's the shoulder doing? Is it ready to be done? Yeah, okay. So if it's ready to be done, we hold it out there and then we push up to the sky, extending that spine as far as you can. If you want to, you can lift the other arm. I don't think I mentioned that on the other side, but the hand friends did. They had two arms up, reaching up. And we're pushing as far as we can. The hip can face toward that bent knee. Good, reach. Good. All right, and then bring that all the way back in with control. Ah, nice job. Step back to home. Good. Very good. Whoops. So, band or no band, doesn't matter. Sorry, I'm tangled. I'm going to use a band behind me. And we're just going to spine twist. So take your arms out, rotate to the side with a nice double exhale. Back to center, bring them back in, elbows tucked to your side. Elbows press out. Spine twist. Back to center. Good. Now these first ones, you can actually let your hips go, right? Don't worry about holding them still yet. I want you to just feel your whole spine is one giant spiral that starts at your heels. Good. Control it on the way back in. One more. Letting your whole body have a full fascial twist. Can you feel that? Yeah, good. Good. All right. Then the next ones, we're going to look for the stability again before we part. So hips stay forward. Still see if you can look for that fascial twist from your heels up around your hips, around your torso, all the way to your nose. Good. And then bring it back in. So don't let your hips move. Just look for that sensation. That's it. Good. Yeah, nice. You want one more each way? Keep those heels anchored. Good. And again, band or no band, doesn't matter. What we're looking for is that full reach from the heels to the crown of your head and out from fingertip to fingertip. Good. All right. Let your band just drop. Whoop. It won't hurt anything. Shouldn't hurt anything. Good. Martha Graham. So hands reach forward, thumbs facing down. Slide your abs back away from those thumbs. Stretch your back, stretch your shoulders. Good. Then push those thumbs out and back. Lift the chest, rotate palms up, pull the thumbs back. Good. And then come back in, thumbs down. Reach and slide the shoulders forward while you pull your belly back. Good. And then stand on up, push back, and then rotate thumbs up and back. Very nice. Let your arms drop. Let your head fall to the side. Big inhale, pressing to those feet. Exhale, let your head fall forward. And then all the way to the other side. Let it stay there. Big inhale, press into those feet. Exhale. Let it drop forward. Go to the other side. Then it's just going to rock back to the center. And hang there for a moment. Nice inhale. Can you remember that space you put in the back of your shoulders? And then how you were able to anchor it from those little points at the edge of your shoulder blade by the armpit. Good. Another nice breath. Exhale, push into those feet. Lift up through your belly. And let your throat just lift easy. We're going to turn the head. Chin to the shoulder. And other way, chin to the shoulder. I should say chin over the shoulder, right? We're trying to move in a clean fashion. Good. Let's go one more each way. We're not dropping the ear to the shoulder. We're letting the chin be almost parallel to your shoulder, right? Good. And then back to center. Good. Take a nice breath in and exhale out. One more. Fill up those ribs. That's it. Good job, you guys. Thank you. Yes, thank you. Thank you for thinking about those little parts and moving the big parts. Yes, Sheila, you made it. And Dave and Robin too. You didn't get booted. Woo. You're welcome. Yeah. Oh, good. You're so welcome. Yeah, you're very welcome. Have a good afternoon and weekend. Thank you.